Wrestling fans, how you guys tonight? And you know what happened the second hour of Monday Night Raw for April the 28th, 2025. Stephanie Varga, your NXT Women's Champion, took on Ivy Nile of Alpha Academy with Chad Gable ringside. Awesome match. Definitely check it out, folks. Ivy Nile applied a Boston Crab submission and she was torquing that leg back, which was awesome. Stephanie got out of it, applied a headlock submission. Ivy Nile got out of that, blasted over clothesline, sent out of the ring, smashed her face into the ring post, rolled her back of the ring. Went up on the top rope. Stephanie ran up, superplexed her off the top rope. 12 times she smashed her face off the mat. Poor Ivy Nile's face. Then she picked her up. Irish whipped in the corner, hit her running me roar in the corner. Went for a top rope moonsault. Ivy Nile ran up. They ended up brawling on the top rope. Ivy Nile posed Stephanie Varga off the top rope in the corner. Ran back and delivered a jump up kick strike right in the face. Then blasted her with a German suplex. Then went for some kind of a submission. I think she was going for an ankle lock or whatever, but Stephanie Varga, got free of that. Back-to-back unique pin covers, almost won it. Hit that top rope moonsault, and Gable put the foot on the rope. Referee didn't see that, but Stephanie saw it. Went after Chad Gable outside the ring. Allowed Ivy Nile to roll out of the ring. German suplex on the outside. Rolled her in the ring, delivered our German suplex, and then placed her in the corner. Stephanie Varga fought out of the corner, placed her in the corner, and delivered a Dragon Screw takedown, and then delivered that awesome powerbomb backbreaker finisher she does for the 1-2-3. Great ovation for Stephanie Varga. I hope she does get drafted already to the main roster. That'd be huge. I like to see her go to SmackDown, though. Your thoughts there below. Do you want to see Stephanie Varga already come up to the main roster, go to Raw or SmackDown? Do you prefer her to stay on NXT for a while, for like a year or something? Backstage, AJ Styles is there, and Nick Dawson. Look, you lost Logan Paul. More opportunities will come, man. More big opportunities. And then Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio, Miguel Rodriguez walked in the GM's office. Liv's taking time off, go film that movie, whatever movie she's going to be in. And Dominic's, again, I'm going with her, I'm taking time off. And Nick was like, you're the Intercontinental Champion. You're not taking time off. And then AJ and Dominic got a heated argument. So it looks like AJ Styles is going to go after Dominic Mysterio in the IC title next. Finn Balor approached Judgment Day before they fought the Viking Raiders. In a tag match, and Finn's like, hey, I'm happy JD's back, man. They hugged it out, fist bumping all that. But keep me in the loop, guys. Like, I'm now noticing, like, I'm not getting informed of stuff. And he's starting to get ticked off about it. And, they sweet talked him, calmed him down, stuff like that. And JD's, well, Liv Dominic was supposed to tell you I was coming back. It was a big surprise, Want to, surprise you, stuff like that. Finn's like, okay. And then he said, you know what? Let's go beat the Viking Raiders. Then we're going to beat the New Day and become World Tag Team Champions again. And then Carlito is going to go with them. He's like, Carlito would like to be champion. Bites his apple like that. That'd be cool. And that would be cool. Carlito is awesome Intercontinental Champion. Awesome United States Champion. I like to see him win title. Have a gold around his waist again. Let me know below in the comments if you'd like to see Carlito become a champion again in the WWE. So we had the Judgment Day. Finn Balor, JD Madugo with Carlito ringside take on the Viking Raiders. A New Day come out. They're going to be on guest commentary. One-sided matchup. Viking Raiders destroy the Judgment Day. Judgment Day got some cool moves in. They double-team stomped Arvar in the corner. Arvar came out of the corner, back body tossed JD Maduga way up in the air. Then Finn Balor ran at Arvar. Eric intercepted him with like a Turtle World power slam. Kneed him in the face. JD Madugo this was awesome. He ran across the back of Arvar, who was going to make a tag to Eric after he was getting double teamed by Judgment Day for a couple minutes. And Superman punched Eric off the ring apron to the floor. Then he delivered an awesome top rope moonsault onto Arvar. That was awesome. He got some height on that up in the air. Arvar kicked out. Eric got in. He's like, you want a forearm shot me? I'm going to forearm shot you. He just smoked JD Madugo running forearm shot. Poor JD spun around. Roundhouse kick by Arvar. Finn Balor jumps in. Arvar catches him. Body slams him. Eric's like, oh yeah, well I could body slam JD Madugo. So that was cool. Then he picks up Arvar and body slams Arvar on top of Finn Balor and JD Madugo. That was cool. Outside the ring, everybody's fighting everybody. And Arvar does that run across body dolls into like the LED signboard around ringside or the barricades. Well, Judgment Day moved, so Arvar smashed himself to the LED board around ringside. And then Judgment Day took over control again. Then the Viking Raiders fought back again. They ended up fighting outside the ring again. And the New Day was Badmouth and Arvar and Eric. So Arvar and Eric tossed poor Finn Balor into New Day, who was by the announce table. I guess commentary. New Day didn't serve that. Then went in the ring. JD Madugo's fighting them off, forearm shots, doing the best he can, but it's 2-on-1 against the Viking Raiders, right? JD Madugo gets helped by Kalisto. Kalisto distracts the referee from throwing his apple in the ring. JD knocks down Arvar, gets up the top rope. Suddenly, Penta shows up for the crowd. And last week, JD Madugo shoved Penta off the top rope, cost him a chance at the Intercontinental title against Dominic in the main event last week. So, Penta returned the favor, Shoved poor JD off the top rope right into the Viking Raiders finisher, which is that clothesline off the ropes, German suplex for the 1-2-3. The winners, the Viking Raiders. Becky Lynch came out. She announced she's the one that took out Bayley at WrestleMania because Bayley's weak now. She says she's not as great as she once was. And she wanted the WrestleMania moment, and she was more deserving of that. And she's always happy winning the tag team titles. Aubrey Valkyrie, I wanted to be champions with her. But then, last week on Raw, Aubrey Valkyrie had to be the one that had to get pinned. And I saw right there, she ain't championship material at all. She shouldn't even be Women's Intercontinental Champion. So she challenges Aubrey Valkyrie to a match, a Backlash. The Valkyrie came out, accepted the challenge. They had a mini brawl. Then Becky took off with the crowd and ran away. But as Aubrey Valkyrie is celebrating, walking up the ramp to the stage, Becky attacks her from behind with a steel chair, takes off, and Nick Aldis makes the match official because they just showed the graphic. It is going to happen at Backlash. Becky Lynch versus Aubrey Valkyrie for the Women's Intercontinental title. Main event time's coming up. It's going to be Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn. Now, this match was made because Braun Breaker wants a piece of Sami for what Sami said to him earlier in the night, but going to kick him in the face. But Paul Heyman just told Sami Zayn that if you refuse to do this match, go to SmackDown. We'll trade you to SmackDown. And Seth Rollins and myself, I got you a big, huge signing bonus for being traded to SmackDown. Sami said, what's that if I refuse to face Braun coming up? So it's simple. You know what you're going to get? You're going to get the next chance at the Undisputed Universal Championship. And Sami's eyes lit right up. He said, are you for real? He said, yep. If you turn down this match against Braun Breaker, you decide to join us, go to SmackDown. There won't be no beef and all that with Sami and, Seth Rollins and stuff. The winner between Randy Orton and John Cena Backlash, you get first crack at that for the title. So Sami's now debating, do I head to the ring to face Braun Breaker? Or do I refuse to face him and take that offer, join Seth Rollins' group in that, but go to SmackDown and go after the Undisputed Universal Championship? So what's Sami's decision going to be here in a few minutes? Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.